I want you to think about eating mindfully. Now, I think that there's three times when you eat mindfully. There's before you eat, which is preparing your meals, meaning you're preparing your food with a purpose and you're packaging and sectioning your food in the fridge with a purpose, meaning it needs to be accessible. It needs to be good for consistency. And you need to be able to make sure that you like it, right? You don't want to be, a lot of people will make all this healthy food, put it in the fridge, and then they don't even want to touch it because they're just in the mindset of it's just not as good as whatever else is available. So make sure that it makes sense for you. And then number two out of those three is during your eating, right? You need to be mindful of what your system feels like when it's hungry. You also need to be mindful of what it feels like to be full. If you are eating past those points of being full, your mind has got to tell you at some point in time, like, we are full. We don't need any more of this. And then also at the same time, understanding hunger too. So be mindful of what your body's trying to tell you before you go into actually eating. And then last, I really think it's important to be mindful post meal. So starting to pay attention to how you're feeling off of the meal. What type of energy is it giving you energy, or is it making you tired? Is it making you alert and sharp, or is it dulling you down? Start paying attention to that, because I guarantee you foods will 100% have a direct impact on the amount of energy that you're able to output that you're doing throughout the day. And in reality, when you actually learn how your body feels off of food, there's no need for a diet anymore, because you're going to realize, like, no, this is what I want. This is just my food. That's why a lot of people will say there's no such thing as a good diet. You just need to eat a certain way. And even in bodybuilders, like, we don't just have this diet, like, this is just how we live. It's not a diet. The mindset of I'm doing this for a couple of weeks is not there. This is just what we do.